This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Hello, foodie friends, and welcome to episode 24 of the Taste of Universal podcast. I'm Kayla, and I will be your host today, and joining me are my lovely co-hosts, Kelly and Shelby. Hello!
Hello.
Hi, friends.
Tracy is still in Korea, but will be back soon, and she sends her holiday love and wishes to all. So what's up with everyone? How are we doing? Shelby.
I don't even know anymore. I feel like I say that every month. I don't know. It's just so stressful. Every month is the most stressful time of year. My cats are sick. It's the holidays. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
How about you? Both.
I'm pretty good. Back in St. Louis after Thanksgiving with my family in South Florida. And I actually got to see Kayla and her family yesterday for a lovely little dinner after my flight got delayed. And I had a 5-hour layover in Baltimore that almost turned into me sleeping over at Kayla's house. So we could have actually been recording this episode together, but we would only have one microphone, which we're probably not the two people to have only one microphone between us.
Probably not.
So, yeah, I made it back to St. Louis at like 1 a.m. last night. But it was a great Thanksgiving holiday, and I'm looking forward to all the Christmassy things coming up.
Yeah, Thanksgiving was good, and I'm looking so forward to Grinchmas. And we put up our little Grinch animatronic, and Cameron is hugging and kissing it, and we're hopeful he hugs and kisses.
That's so cute.
The real Grinch. And I'm going to make like a little frame for him because we met him last year and Cameron was only a couple months old, and we're going to make him we're going to gift him some version of like Grinch's favorite or something with the picture of us with fun. Cameron. And I'm excited to see how that interaction goes.
Me too.
I can't wait.
Based off of how he tried to go home with about 4 other families last night at the restaurant, I'm eager to see what he does with a big, giant, green, fluffy guy.
If he doesn't want to go home with him, he'll want to go home with every single who. He'll be like, you're in a fun outfit. Let's go.
Yeah. Let me run. Anyone who lets me run, I will leave with.
All right. So our menu today, for our appetizer, we will briefly cover some news and discuss the holiday offerings around the resort this year, including some of our first updates to Epic Universe. For our entree, in the spirit of the holidays, Kelly has prepared our first ever Taste of Universal game night. And for dessert, continuing the family togetherness, we've invited our friends from all the UUOP Network podcasts to come together for a fun surprise, so stay tuned to the end for that. There are a ton of new dishes and menu updates across property. Ton is an understatement.
Yeah,
literally.
So we are not going into details on most of it. Always check Universal's app and website for the most updated information, and feel free to reach out to Universal or to us and ask for the most recent allergen menus. Yeah, even the most recent, which Shelby just sent to us, it's not like there's something I want that's not on there, so I'll have to reach out. All right, so Kelly, will you kick us off?
Oh, yeah. Over in Toon Lagoon at Islands of Adventure, Blondie's has reopened after refurbishment and a menu overhaul. You can still get the famous dogwood sandwich, but new and updated options include the Mr. Julius Caesar Dithers chopped Italian sandwich, Wilson's Reuben, Lou's barbecue pork slider, Cookies Garden Goodness, mac and cheese pulled pork, mac and cheese, and for funsies, because I love them, a kosher dill pickle.
Yeah, finally.
Colossal.
It's
huge. Colossal kosher dill pickle.
Humongous.
Also,
pickle.
Kelly, I think that was supposed to say dagwood, not dogwood. I may have mistyped that. So that probably is on me.
It's definitely Dagwood. I, when consolidating, retyped. Okay. Excuse me, all the Blondies purists. You guys know I can't even call that restaurant by the right name. I called it Blimpies twice in a row. And so Blondie's is home of the Dagwood. Blimpies is some alternative universe version of this restaurant that serves dogwood trees, apparently. Just the flowers of a dogwood tree. This has gone off the rails already.
That's what we do here.
think I saw someone on one of the vloggers say that the Dagwood has been updated and that they like it better now than it was before.
Interesting.
I think I saw that too.
Okay.
So I think Seth might have mentioned it on UUOP Little Things. If
Interesting.
It might be Seth.
Yep. Okay. Staying in Toon Lagoon, everyone's favorite snack stand with two names got a new snack option too. So whether you call it Ale and Compass or Slurpin' Snack, you can now find the Fritos barbecue pulled pork walking taco. That was hard to say. They have a Doritos golden sriracha street corn option and Captain Crunch cinnamon sugar donut holes for a sweet treat. And that is Universal that gives it two names, not Kelly. So the snack stand literally says Ale to the Chief or Slurpin' Snack on the sign.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know it's Slurpin' Snack. Anyway, so the thing I want to get is the walking taco, obviously, but they don't have the gluten-free label. So I'm going to try to find out because I would like to get the walking taco and probably the street corn, and neither of them were marked, and they really, really should be gluten-free.
And that street corn should be vegan because those golden sriracha street corn the chips, the Doritos are vegan. Like, can they just make the lime aioli vegan and the cheese,
gotcha,
feta?
Yeah.
Like, it's an easy swap, but whatever. It's a lot to ask. I know. All right, staying in islands at Moose Juice Goose Juice. That is a tongue twister too. Don't say that one too fast. You will mess it up. You can now get a cheesy crunch pretzel dog as a hearty snack. And nearby at Green Eggs and Ham, we are sad to report that the carnitas tots are no longer on the menu. And I know that was a fan favorite from a lot of people.
Kayla.
Yeah. Kayla specifically.
And
I know I've seen a lot of comments about it on Facebook. People are not happy.
I texted Kayla privately because I wanted to be like, friend, I need you to hear the news from someone who loves you and not the internet.
Yeah.
But I was like, Kayla, are you sitting down? Are you in an okay headspace right now? Because there's no more carnitas tots.
Oh, so sad.
Rude.
Apparently the replacement though is getting rave reviews. Apparently.
Yeah. It does look good.
I mean, who doesn't like cheeseburger tots, including vegans? Just saying. Pizza Predatoria is hopping on the bread cone bandwagon as well. They have meatball marinara and chicken Alfredo options now, which is
so similar to the cone in Burke.
in Epic. Yeah.
Smart.
Yep.
All right, then hopping over to Epic, Oak & Star has had some changes. Oh, interesting. I don't think I knew this. The grilled peach salad was apparently seasonal and has not been replaced as far as we can tell. Also gone is the smoked sausage as one of the choices for the meat platters, although a slightly modified version of the breakfast sausage sandwich is still available. Which was, again, not really like a breakfast sausage, if you heard from the UUOP.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if that... Because when my dad got it in July, it was the same sausage that was served on the meat platters. But if you guys remember Tracy's review from last month or the month before, that hers was like essentially a hot dog. And I showed her a picture of what my dad got, and she said that was nothing like what it looked like. There's a obviously I live in St. Louis, like barbecue's a way of life here. And several barbecue places serve brunch. And when they serve like a sausage sandwich, it is like the regular barbecued smoked sausage. It's not like the little breakfast links or patties. So I wasn't surprised to see a full smoked sausage as the sandwich, but it looks like they've changed that sandwich overall. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Interesting.
Okay. If we see any pictures or hear anything, we can put it on our socials.
Yeah.
And then new additions to Oak & Star include a fried chicken sandwich, the Oak & Star burger, loaded brisket, mac and cheese, and loaded pulled pork fries. Those sound
And moving out of the parks into City Walk, Ben the Bow has now followed Breadbox in the respect that like all of the bow options can now be made into a rice bowl. So you don't have to get the bows anymore if you don't, if you have an allergy, because I do believe they all have dairy in them. However, I did get the the veggie one, and I asked, could it be made vegan? And they told me, yes, vegan without the cheese. So I got it, but then it had the crunchy onions on top. So I don't know if they took that into account when I got it. So that's something I will have to go double confirm at one point sometime. I don't know when, because I've tried to go there multiple times and do the thing that the food allergy team always tells me to do, which is ask for a chef or an allergy trained TM. And half the time they don't have anyone for me to talk to. And it's so frustrating.
Yep.
Ben the Bow also has 2 new holiday boba drinks. They have the cookie butter brew and frosted cranberry boba. Neither of those are vegan, for anyone wondering. And then over at Island's Dining Room at Lowe's, oh my gosh.
Royal Pacific.
Thank you. Like my brain just broke.
Yep.
Royal Pacific Resort it has reopened relatively recently with several new menu items. But we're not sure if the walk experience is entirely gone or if it's still there. It's not listed on the menu separately, which is strange. It just lists some walk bowls. So my guess would be that it's gone, like that they don't do it at all anymore, but maybe it's just weirdly not listed. I don't know. So I, will update everyone as soon as we get confirmation.
Yeah. And I figured once we get clarification on that, we can do a deeper dive into that menu. I'm so sad because the walk experience was A, delicious, and B, honestly, one of the best deals on property because you got so much food with it.
Yep.
And you couldn't split it with anybody else. Like you couldn't say like, oh, we're both doing one walk experience.
Oh.
But they didn't care if like someone else at your table like tried some of your food.
Okay. That makes sense. They also did get rid of the chunk steak over there, which is quite upsetting because I love that teppanyaki vegan steak. It was amazing. I mean, at least we still have a big fire, but still, that one was the best one.
I was curious about Ben the Bow because of like soy sauce and other things, and it looks like the duck and beef brisket rice bowls are gluten-free, so they now have gluten-free options.
That's amazing. So they're moving into our territory, right? Like we're getting there, but like
are the rice bowls on the menu?
Yes. So you can see them on the app, and then when you go to Ben the Bow, it's not on like the big printed menu, but there are smaller signs that say like, any bow can be made a rice bowl, kind of similar to bread box. It's basically the exact same thing.
Nice. The dairy, I'm here. Dairy is crab cake.
Oh.
Duck pork belly.
Okay. I do love crab cake, although back to Baltimore, Kayla, the only place I've ever had crab cake was in Baltimore. And so I think I'm spoiled for life on that. I don't know that theme park crab cake could live up to sitting in the harbor and having it served piping hot to me.
The menu says Maryland style. Maybe I every day, every morning I bring some crab cakes and I come back.
Perfect. All right. Let's move on to the holiday offerings. So as a reminder, the holidays at Universal runs until January 4th this year. There's so much we had to consolidate, so much news and the holiday offerings. And I'm happy because I feel like it was just last year, obviously in the run up to Epic, that we were like, what are the holiday offerings? And it's like, we made this drink red and this one's green. Happy holidays.
I was going to say, I was really happy we have a lot to talk about. So
yes, we have a lot to talk about. And this is legitimately like a third of what was out there. So let's start in Universal Studios, home of the Macy's Parade. Definitely make sure to catch that during this holiday season, especially if you've never seen it. It's just like a fun, puts you in the Christmas spirit little parade. So over at Today Cafe, you can find new treats such as the Elegant Ornament, Sugar and Spice Cake, the Vegan Chocolate Christmas Bar, the Ho 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 Mousse, and the Not So Chocolate Mousse. And additional treats are also available at San Francisco Pastry Company. Then we've got the Snickerdoodle Crepe at Central Park Crepes. I'll read the description for this one because it's cinnamon mascarpone, Snickerdoodle crumbles, whipped cream, and holiday sugar dust. And if that was not poppin' with dairy, I would be all over that. I also am not making it down for the holidays this year, so I'm not super sad that it's not. I would be so sad if that was vegan and I was not coming.
I would have to mail one to you, I think.
Yes.
I'd have to do it.
in the box with my Jeff's Bagel Run bagel. All right. And last, Finnegan's has a Sunday roast special, and many locations across the resort have specialty beverages, including the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. At both studios and islands, you can find spiced apple cider, which should be able to be found at both Hogshead and Hopping Pot, but aren't listed on the menu at this time. I'm guessing it's just because they've not updated it for a seasonal thing.
Yeah, I and those are the two locations. I saw Megan from Miss Wizarding World. She had posted it, and I was like, let me scope this out. What do you?
I trust her implicitly. So.
What do you guys think the odds are that that's vegan? Who is adding honey to hot apple cider? That's not a thing, right? I mean, I'm gonna try and confirm it, of course, but I'm just like in my head, I'm like, what?
I've put honey in like mulled wine before, but not in
apple cider right?
that I can think of.
Okay, well, that's the only thing I can think of that would make it not vegan,
right?
And of course, it's not listed anywhere, like you said. It's not on the menu. It's not on the allergen guide. It's on nothing. We barely know about it.
It's a secret.
It is a secret, just like the Hogshead menu.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
really quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Kayla.
Back to Finnegan's. It's been officially confirmed that is closing.
Oh yeah.
Question mark of like what is happening, if it'll be a complete overhaul, an absolute change. So if you love Finnegan's, I recommend going just in case.
Yep.
Which was us going
too. I think it closes the end of January and is closed.
That sounds
the
right.
majority of the year.
Yeah.
I think.
What Kelly?
I said I think it's closing at the end of January and it'll be closed almost the entire 2026.
Yep.
So crazy.
So
lots
of rumors out there about what that's going to look like when it reopens, if it's going to match the theme of the roller coaster that's probably going to be labeled a churro stand that they're not building in studios or what, but we shall see. But good point, Kayla. A lot of people love that restaurant. So go get your food and sit at the bar and enjoy the music while you can.
Yep. Get a picture. We're going to Mythos with like a just in case something comes out. And that's the restaurant that Mark and I will be pretty devastated if they overhaul it. But okay. Anyway, Shelby, back to you.
Speaking of Islands of Adventure, it's been in and out of this conversation. Let's move on to the home of Grinchmas. You should see the show for sure if you can, and meet some Who's, and then you could check out the what is it called? The Tree Village? Is that right?
Tree lot.
Tree lot.
Right?
Thank you. I'm like village. Village is the sun, right?
And there's a new, like as of yesterday or 2 days ago, they announced that there's an a cappella group. A little Who a cappella group that's singing in the tree lot.
Oh,
and it says that they have signage with time. So it's not, I was a little worried it would be kind of like a magic moment.
Random,
yeah. But it sounds like there's signage and time, so you could go see them. And that was one of my favorite. They were called the Who 5 in Universal Hollywood, and they were like a boy band, and I loved them. And they sang, the one song was my favorite, was a Justin Bieber song, but I didn't know it. I thought it was a Who 5 original. And like years later, it was on the radio, and I was like, the Who 5! And it was Justin Bieber.
That's hilarious.
I love it so much.
Okay. That's so funny. Circus McGurkus Cafe Stupendous is home to the Grinch character breakfast. Apparently, the event is sold out, so I'm sorry if anyone missed it. I don't know if you can walk up this year. They've done it in years past where you could just like walk up and ask if they had any tickets available. I don't know if that's a thing. You can try it if you really want to try. It has a special...
My source for it being sold out is Reddit, so that is not... And my inability to find any way to take reservations.
It is. Okay. It's sold out. I tried to go and look at tickets the other day. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm tired and my brain's not working. It is sold out. You were right, Kelly.
Okay.
It features a special menu that we will post on our socials, plus the opportunity to interact with Who's and, of course, meet the Grinch in person.
Shelby,
yes.
How was your Grinch breakfast?
It was 3 hours long.
Oh,
it was 3 hours long for us. No lie.
unhappy, or was that like
I don't like character interactions, so I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to say unhappy, but it was very overwhelming for me personally, because like, you know, we were obviously trying to like take pictures and video and then record a little bit, and every single time we tried to do any one of those things, a who came over. We got our money's worth. You know what I mean? Like, we for sure got our money's worth. No complaints there. But just like character interactions are overwhelming for me. And I think probably because we had cameras and things, they probably wanted to come over a little more. Last year when I did it, I got one who interaction by myself. If that tells you guys anything. I didn't go with Princess and Bear last year. So it was a very different experience. Overwhelming to say the least. But we got our money's worth, and I was shocked that they didn't kick us out at one point. But like the team members were not like, get out, which was was interesting.
How was the food?
The food was good. I didn't really. So we got the off menu vegan waffles, which, as far as I know, they were also gluten free. I didn't really care for those, and I will preface it, or I will say, I like gluten free waffles. I get like the Vans gluten free ones. I like those, but these were like really sweet and like more like a cake than a waffle. They were like really thick. I don't know. The texture was weird for it being a waffle. I don't know, but they definitely made them because they were like smaller in size and like fatter, if that makes sense. Like thicker, and I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so
they weren't like frozen ones that they reheated.
They were definitely, unless like someone makes some weird vegan gluten-free waffle that's frozen that looks like that. I don't know. I think Universal made them, but they were very sweet. So I didn't really care for those too much. I used to be like a really sweet breakfast person, but now I kind of lean more towards savory anyway. So the vegan tostadas were really, really good. I would definitely recommend those. And I believe those are also gluten-free. So I'm glad they're like accommodating people who are both vegan and gluten-free, or, you know, have a dairy or egg allergy. So I thought that was great. But yeah, it was good. I try to do it every year, so I'll definitely do it again. I just hope there's less character interaction, because it was killing me a little bit. I was just like, because you have to talk back to them, and I'm like, I don't know what to say. I'm not good with small talk, and I don't speak who, so I'm like, I'm struggling here. You know what I mean? They're saying words, and I'm like, what are you saying? I don't understand. And now it's been 2.5 hours. Like, I'm tired. Like, my social battery is gone. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was fun. But like, if you love character interaction, go for sure. Like, you will get your money's worth.
I speak fluent who.
That's good. You're going to have so much fun.
I don't see Kayla struggling in the same way.
No, I don't either.
For some reason. Yeah.
Okay. And then, other than the Grinch character breakfast, you can check out Croissant Moon Bakery and Hop on Pop Ice Cream Shop for seasonal sweet treats. And then, once again, of course, this is just dipping our toes into the specialty holiday food and drink. So keep your eyes peeled everywhere for like specialty churros, warm beverages, and specialty souvenir cups like the holiday butterbeer stein. They're constantly popping up new things. I think I heard, Kelly, I don't know if this is in here. So if we're going to talk about Epic and some fudge, apparently, the sweet shop in Celestial Park is apparently getting some fudge for the holidays.
Well, okay.
I saw that on Mammoth Club, so I don't know when that's happening, but yeah.
Cool.
We must have watched the same video.
I think I also watched it. Kayla, I was going to send that video to you and say, if you want spoilers for all the things you need to look for on your trip, watch this video. If you don't want spoilers, do not watch this video. But, yep.
Yeah, because right now we're not going to Epic for the Christmas stuff. We're just going to stick to Islands and Studios. So I watched it of like, this will just allow me to see what I'm missing. Yeah. It's okay. But with it not being on passes, it just ended up being a lot for us. Yeah. So anyway, we'll head over to Epic Universe and look at their holiday offerings. Enjoy holiday decorations all throughout Wizarding Paris. It is exquisite. From what I just saw on the Mammoth Club video, which I can't even imagine seeing it in person, they really knocked it out of the park. I paused it with like little tears in my eyes of like, I don't understand how I've heard people say that not that they didn't like Paris, but that it's their least favorite of the Potter, and like that there's no magic, which I just think it's so I get such a magic there anyway. And then with the holiday stuff, if people are saying there's no magic, your eyes are closed. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I could see myself spending hours in there looking at all the details of all these, because it's essentially that every single shop, whether the shop is real or not, has its own essentially like handmade decorations that reflect what that shop would sell if it was a real shop.
So cute.
Yeah.
And like very, very different. It's not like in Celestial Park, I feel like there's the garland with like little additions, whereas even just there's not even garland on some of these Paris storefronts. Like it's entirely different. Yeah. Really cool. So anyway, individually designed garlands all around Celestial Park. Oh yeah, I just said that. There's a cute little like cheese grater. Spoiler alert. I should probably cut that. Yeah, mushrooms, little pizza balls. So cute. In Burke, they don't celebrate Christmas, but you are invited to join the Viking holiday known as Snoggletog. You can get the Grunkle's bread pudding in Mead Hall, as well as an alcoholic or non-alcoholic version of Snoggletog frozen yaknog. Heard good things about those, which is malted chocolate and cinnamon drink, which I don't think is gluten-free because of the malt, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. So anyway, however, the thing everyone's talking about, it looks amazing. The Snoggletog Harvest Mac and Cheese Cone. It's creamy mac and cheese plus pulled maple glazed turkey, roasted sweet potatoes, crispy stuffing crumbles, and a spiced lingonberry drizzle. And this can be found at both Hooligans and ordered from Spitfire Grill.
That sounds so good. Can I just have all the toppings without the mac and cheese? Just
I haven't heard a negative.
Yeah.
Everyone has said, and it looks really big. It looks really filling. It looks awesome.
It is as carby as any Thanksgiving and or Christmas and or Snuggletog feast should be. Like mac and cheese with sweet potatoes and stuffing like that. Oh, yum. All right. Over at Celestial Snacks, they've got a holiday churro, which is a gingerbread churro with peppermint marshmallow topping, sprinkles, and a white chocolate Santa. And the Atlantic restaurant has 5 holiday specials: a smoked salmon rillette, a house seasonal salad with candy cane beets and pistachios, duck breast with holiday spices, surf and turf with Maine lobster mac and cheese, and a seafood stew. And last but not least, at Le Goblet Noir in the Wizarding World, you can get glühwein, made from Cabernet Sauvignon, ruby port, raspberry Himbeergeist, orange juice, honey syrup, there you go, Shelby, ginger, allspice, nutmeg, and cloves. So it's like a mulled wine. I couldn't see from the review whether it was hot or cold. I don't know how that one's served. Do either of you know that?
I think it's hot. I think Molly had it and it was hot.
Okay.
Right, Kayla?
Okay. I thought it was hot.
Okay. Yeah, I got the impression hot, it was.
But okay, that sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm. Does sound good. So many things I don't get to participate in. It makes me sad. Okay. Well, moving back over to City Walk, you will find so many festive beverages. The Red Coconut Club has transformed back into the Green and Red Coconut Club for this season, including a drink with a name that makes Kayla giggle. Okay. Oh, yeah. Espresso, come all ye faithful. Makes me giggle too, apparently. It's a boozy peppermint mocha vibe with cold brew and a crushed candy cane rim. Oh, how'd they get that to stick? I mean, I guess water. I don't know.
Something sticky.
Toothsome, as always, has several festive milkshakes and mixed cocktails. Cowfish has the Holly Jolly Wasabi. It's a vodka and gingerbread cocktail, and I would assume a wasabi kick. I don't know. If anyone tries it, let us know. I would be interested to see what that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I typed up the notes for this one, and I triple checked because I'm like, why is this called wrong. Wasabi? But there's nothing in it with wasabi. And like, you need to, if there's wasabi in it, like you really should put it.
But
That's
I feel
a
like
strong flavor.
I feel like Universal does that all the time, where they put it in the title, and so they are assuming you understand that it's in it, but also list it out, because is the wasabi also gingerbread? Are they two flavors that are mixed together, or are they kind of fighting? How does it go in there?
Yeah.
Explain.
I don't even think vodka and gingerbread go well together.
That's weird.
And I don't know where wasabi would fit.
I don't know.
In.
Nope. I know.
So, yeah.
And I can't even.
We're very interested.
We are. It also sounds like it would have dairy in it to me, like when I hear gingerbread, but I don't know. You know what I mean?
I know they have.
It sounds
creamy. I love the gingerbread syrup so I can't get like pumpkin spice lattes or things like that, because the pumpkin syrup is like the milk based syrup, but like Starbucks and other places carry the sugar based gingerbread syrup. So I love getting a gingerbread like dairy free latte during this season. So I'm guessing that's what would be in it, but
someone needs to tell us.
Legitimately, somebody don't even just try it, record yourself drinking it, and we will play it on air when I figure out how to do that.
That's interesting. I guess we'll see, hopefully. Please also check out Margaritaville, Antojitos, Big Fire, and Vivo for even more dishes and or drinks. There's lots going on.
Yep.
Listeners, please just tell us what you try this season, and we'll share your thoughts with everyone. You can tag us on social media or email us and let us know what your favorite festive things are.
Yeah, there's so much we're not going to get to most of it, especially that Shelby and I are the two going, and we also can't have some of this stuff. So please let us know, and it'd be great. For our entree today, which I don't know what's happening, we are trying something a little bit different and enjoying a traditional post-feast competition with the first ever Taste of Universal Family Game Night. Shelby and I have no idea what we're getting ourselves into. So listeners, when we say we invite you to play along with us, we truly mean it.
Oh, God.
Take it away, Kelly.
I'm scared.
All right. Hold on. Let me pull up the document.
It always scares me when Kelly has a separate document. She doesn't share with us. Is not the show notes. Here's this separate document that we cannot see.
So when I first started getting into theme park podcasts, one of my favorite Disney podcasts was called The Mad Chatters, and they regularly had Disney Game Night episodes. And one of my favorite segments was entitled How May I Yelp? So in this segment, the host would read negative or random Yelp reviews for anything from rides to hotels to restaurants to the contestants. And these reviews started off wildly vague and out of context and got more and more specific until a contestant could name the offending perpetrator. So with permission from Mad Chatter's game master, Derek Lewis himself, I present to you the Taste of Universal, How May I Yelp?
Oh my gosh.
So here's how it's going to work. I will read a combination of Yelp, Google, and Apple reviews for dining locations across Universal property in the same fashion. So starting with little context and ending with clues that should lead you to the answer. Answers could be from any location in Studios, Islands, Epic, Volcano Bay, City Walk, the hotels. So I did try to keep in mind our collective experiences and expertise when choosing locations. So I tried to, at least for this time, stick to things that are places that I know we've all eaten at. So as far as scoring goes, if you get the answer with the first clue alone, you get 3 points. If you get it after the second clue, you get 2 points. And if you get it after the third clue, you'll get 1 point. So there's no penalty for guessing, but you can only buzz in once per round. Does that make sense?
I guess and we're buzzing in.
Oh,
you could say I know, or shout it out or whatever.
Okay.
So I might say, actually, I don't think I ended up doing this, but I might say the word blank in place of a word or a phrase if that would explicitly give the answer away immediately. Okay. So if it's when I showed up to blank, that means that would have been the title of the restaurant. So
yeah.
All right. And I will be reading these reviews exactly as written, regardless of spelling or grammar or the correctness of the content. as in which park they may or may not be in. So in some cases that might add to the chaos. So you can buzz in at any time during the review. But if you're wrong, I will read the full review for your opponent.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know a single name of a Volcano Bay restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, again, if you do not know the name but can describe it to me, that will count.
Okay.
And just as a caveat, so this is an idea that's been floating around in my brain for a long time, so much so that I'd already started putting a list together of noteworthy reviews.
Oh, wow.
But if any of you guys are also fans of the ToU on YouTube, Tyler recently published a very similar video specific to Islands of Adventure and mentioned several of the like very funny and specific reviews that I'd already chosen. So I took those out of the list just in case either of you had seen that video.
That was smart.
Or like our listeners have seen it. So, and again, listeners, please play along, scream at your car radio, your home speaker, or your AirPods. I know anytime I would be listening to these game episodes, I'd be like, it's this, why can't you get it? So
People are going to be screaming at us, Kayla.
to scream along for this game. All right. Kayla and Shelby, are you ready to put your wits to the test?
I guess so. I don't know if I have any wits anymore, but sure.
All right. And again, there's really no harm in guessing. So just go for it. But if you guess partway through the review, then the whole review gets to be read to your opponent. So, ready?
Sure.
Ready.
All right. Location number 1. Horrible experience. Bruno brought our food to a group of cheerleaders. We tried to tell someone, but they wouldn't listen. Do better. An hour and 10 minutes for chicken tenders.
And right, if we guess now, we don't get a guess in 2 or 3?
No, you can guess in 2 or 3, but you only get 1 guess per clue.
Okay. Bruno. Where does Bruno work?
Chicken tenders. Like chicken tenders are in so many places, aren't they?
Hence the vague to specific.
All right, Shelby. Just imagine you are a cheerleader. Where are you?
Oh my God. Literally anywhere. I don't know.
And it could be City Walk, Kelly.
Yep.
I don't even really know where chicken tenders are actually sold. Thunder Falls
You guys
Terrace.
can
I don't
just
think there's chicken tenders
Go
there.
with your gut. It is not Thunder Falls Terrace.
I know.
What's the Fantastic Four diner?
Oh, Cafe 4?
No.
Or no.
Cafe 4.
Cafe
It's not.
4.
It is
Captain
not Cafe
America?
4.
Oh, no, chicken tenders.
One guess per.
one guess.
clue.
Sorry. No, I was trying to remember the name for you. Sorry. I wasn't trying to guess.
Cafe 4 is the
Cafe 4.
Fantastic Four. All right. Clue number 2. Food is atrocious for the price, just under $22 for the driest burger that I also had to construct myself, and the size of the fries was like that a toddler's picked some up and put them on my plate, safe to say I will never put my money into this place again. Absolute joke, ripoff, no wonder it wasn't busy. Avoid in all capital letters.
The Popeye burger.
Nope.
What's it called? Wimpy's.
It is not Wimpy's.
I just felt bad calling it Popeye burger.
Any guess, Shelby?
No. I don't even have a whisper of a guess.
All right, clue number 3. Just terrible. The tables were all sticky and dirty. There was one set of benches that didn't even have a table. We watched at least 5 families jump back in surprise as they went to sit down because it looked vacant, but there was no table between the benches. They just kept insisting that we order on the app to get faster service, but the did was cold and slow regardless of that. The chicken tenders were mostly breading, the burger was tough, and the fries were soggy and cold. We continued to eat the burger and tenders because we paid a total of $40, but we tossed the fries and the onion rings because they were terrible. The atmosphere...
Onion ring?
Nope. The
Okay.
atmosphere was so gross. They played the same 3 songs over and over again. Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler. We Don't Need Another Hero by Tina Turner. And My Hero by the Foo Fighters.
F off.
Maybe they did this so people, as in PPL, could get fed up and leave.
I know what
Also,
it is.
it was very dim in here. I felt drained after eating there and sick because I couldn't believe how awful the food was and the dirty environment.
I know what it is.
You do know, Kayla?
I know. Yeah.
Don't say it.
I already guessed.
Oh.
She guessed Mel's, so.
Oh, sorry. I'm not good at this game. Richter? Did we already say Richter?
Can I guess?
Yeah, go for it, Kayla.
Yeah.
Captain America?
It is Captain America.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Shelby,
Oh, I
you
did
said
say it, but
it.
I was out of turn, so.
So I think I'm going to give you a half point for that, Shelby, just because.
You don't have to. I'm going to lose no matter what.
What's funny is she was trying to help me with my word. Oh my god, that's so funny.
We'll see how the score comes out at the end.
That's fine. I'll have a half a point.
All right. Are we ready for location number 2?
I guess so.
I have 7 total, but if we don't get to all of them, we don't. That was one of the longer ones also. All right. Your first clue for number 2. Went here for my wife's birthday during our annual Universal Halloween Horror Nights trip and was extremely disappointed! ! I ordered the $34 short rib entree and the piece of meat I received wasn't much bigger than a golf ball. Also, my entire plate was cold, and it barely had any of the sauce / demi-glaze that comes with it, so it was extremely dry. I asked our server for a side of sauce, but I never got it. I don't know why I expected to get it when she never even came to refill our drinks. Very disappointed.
Finnegan's?
Big Fire?
Not Finnegan's or Big Fire. 2 good guesses. All right. Clue 2. Well, I would have given them more stars if I'd actually eaten there. My wife and I arrived on a Wednesday night at 6:30 for dinner. Upon check-in, we would be told it would be a 40-minute wait with 20 plus open tables outside, of which I inquired about and was told they only had one server for outside. We put our name in. The hostess then suggested going upstairs to the bar if we wanted immediate service, which we did. We went upstairs to the bar and came across 3 tables that weren't cleaned, and the bar had so many dishes on it that it was unclean. We then proceeded to leave. Oh well, maybe next time.
Toothsome?
Yeah, there you go, Shelby.
I was like, it's Toothsome or NBC upstairs?
Good job.
Funny.
Yay.
I forget Toothsome has the outdoors. I would never sit out there.
Oh, no. It's sticky and gross.
Yeah, I just love the bar. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. If we have time at the end, I'll go back and read the ones that we didn't get to, but because you don't need the third clue because Shelby got 2 points for that.
Oh.
See, Shelby, you didn't even believe in yourself.
I still don't.
I believe in all of you and our listeners. All right. Restaurant or location number 3. I suppose you can't expect much in terms of food within a theme park. We really regretted going to this restaurant. While the service is friendly and it is a comfortable place to sit down, the food is overpriced and mediocre quality. The fries, the burger, and basket were a huge disappointment because they were stale and hard. Basically, I didn't like any of the fried items because they were not crispy and lacked flavor. Unfortunately, it wasn't the worst meal we had on our vacation.
The Jurassic Burger Land. What's that called?
Burger Digs?
Burger Digs.
It's not Burger Digs.
I can't even think of Universal restaurants at this point.
And what the big clues there were burger fries. Is that really it?
And basket.
And basket.
Basket. Is that one Richter?
Which I'm assuming it's not Richter.
Okay.
My God, I was going to be upset if Shelby got 3 points there.
You can tell
I'm not competitive at all, Kayla.
Competitive.
I know. You really can't tell, Kelly.
Yeah. And just as a caveat, this is not us making fun of people or anything. It's just in good, not. In lighthearted. Yeah, this is not.
Listen, I can post.
Yeah, I think we all have our own reviews.
My Yelp. I went through a stage of very dramatic Yelp reviews. A lot of them are very dramatic positive, where I'm like, I would die for this yogurt. And then there's a couple that were, dramatic negatives. But anyway, you guys can make fun of me and how dramatic I was about food.
Yep. All right. Clue number 2. Nasty food I ever eat. After wait for 50 minutes, food was cold, came with 2 shrimps, 1 piece of fish, and calamari that taste and feel like rubber.
No. Oh, wait. I think I know.
Lombard?
Is that the end?
It's Lombard's. Nice,
It is?
Shelby. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, I thought it... Interesting.
What'd you say, Kayla?
They serve in a bat. I was thinking Simpsons.
Oh, yeah. That would have been.
Because
I think there's like a seafood basket that they have that's like a bunch of fried
They made
stuff. So these are all, these are separate reviews too. I don't know if I clarified.
Yeah.
They also might not have these items anymore too, right?
Also, yeah, that too. Yep. But the Lombard's at one point, I'm thinking both of these reviews were talking about like you get like a fried seafood basket that had like shrimp and calamari and that kind of stuff.
That's what
It looked really good when I saw it served to other people. Interesting.
You just never know.
All right.
Okay.
Shelby,
Number 4. Absolutely the worst experience. Don't waste your time. And by time, it took them close to 2 hours to get us food, and we only got it because we chased down the manager to complain. Not one person knew what they were doing. But the pickup window was a total nightmare for everyone involved. If there was a negative star rating, I would post that.
pickup windows. There's lots of pickup windows.
Circus McGurkus.
Not Circus McGurkus.
Red Oven Pizza Bakery.
Nope. Oh, those are both great.
I was just thinking pickup window. There's so many pickup windows though.
There are. Okay. What's next?
Okay, hold on. I have a reminder, but if I say it now, I worried it would give something away.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. The person that took my order seemed to not know anything and had never worked here before. I asked for a single serve soda and they said they don't have those here, only the $20 souvenir cup soda. As soon as I sat down, the group next to me got 4 single serve sodas, facepalm emoji. I decided to go with the brisket sloppy joe. It was one of the driest things I've ever eaten in my life, even after covering it in mayo and ketchup. It made me sick not long after that and essentially ruined the rest of my night at the park.
Oak and Star?
Nope.
Like my instinct is to say bread box, but they don't have a pickup window. So that's my guess because I don't know what else to say.
It's not Breadbox. Okay.
Need more clues.
Hopefully this one will narrow it down. We were really disappointed with our experience here. When we arrived, there was no host to greet us or assist us. We had to order through the app, which already felt impersonal. It took nearly an hour before our food arrived, and when it finally did, it wasn't worth the wait. I ordered the chicken and waffles, but the chicken was slightly undercooked and the waffle was burnt. Tastes bad, not hot when served. We were not given utensils either. After a long and fun day at Epic Universe, we were hoping for a nice quick meal, but unfortunately this was not the place for it. I wouldn't recommend this restaurant.
What?
Chicken and waffle?
What?
And this is where I might say that not all of the details may or may not be correct. Or talking about what you think they might be talking about.
So some of them may be misleading. Okay.
Yes.
Is the food correct? Can I ask that?
As far as I know, the food is correct.
Okay.
So both chicken and waffles and brisket sloppy joe.
Are they in Epic?
They are in Epic. That detail is correct.
Okay.
Those are correct.
Where's their chicken and waffles in Epic?
Where are their chicken and waffles in Epic?
Let me confirm that real fast before.
Where's there a waffle? And you said Oak at Star. It's not that. So
It's not Open Star.
I know.
Is it Cyrene in Harry Potter?
No.
It is not.
It's not.
Okay, both brisket, sloppy joe, and chicken and waffles are confirmed.
Chicken and waffle. What?
I can't guess again, right? So I'm.
This is like
you're
blowing my
done.
mind.
Unless,
Kayla,
Kayla can guess again, and then Shelby, you can go.
Okay.
You can. I can't give you any more clues, but you can guess from there for 1 point.
Okay. Chicken and waffle.
I am absolutely stumped. What's the Dark Universe?
Das Steakhouse.
Where did I eat in? Yeah, no, it's not. Das Steakhouse. I don't know.
It's not.
I wasn't trying to feed you that. I'm sorry.
No, that was it. I sounded angry at you. I'm angry at this. My lack of knowledge of chicken and waffles.
I do think this is the hardest one. So I've worked you up to this.
Biscuit.
Anyone have another guess?
Mead Hall?
Nope.
No. Is it... Can we have another clue?
Can I buy a vowel, please?
I don't have another review, but this is a side note, but multiple reviews talked about not being given utensils. That's not a clue.
That's not
It's
a
just
clue.
an
That's just
interesting-
epic.
Yeah. Okay. It's in Celestial Park. I'll give you that.
The Asian restaurant?
Nope. Brisket Sloppy Joe.
I don't know. I'm absolutely stumped.
I'm like
What else
I'm
is even
blanking
there?
on what restaurants are even there now.
The Atlantis?
It's called Atlantic. No.
What
I'm
the
just
heck
going to
is-
give it to you. It's Meteor Astropub.
Oh, I didn't even think about that place.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm not
My
surprised
God.
by those reviews.
That's one of the top places I want to try next time because they have way more gluten-free stuff than I realized.
And again, this is like pulling up these reviews. Like for some of the older restaurants, it would be like 1,000 Yelp reviews. And there were like 8 that were 1 star. And like their overall rating might have been like 4.4 or 4.5. Overall, I just went through and picked out what I thought were the funniest or like most like unhinged ones.
Yeah, those are hilarious.
All right. Moving on. Restaurant or location number 5. First clue. Observed waiter picking nose, no gloves, and serving food.
Oh my God.
No.
Pointed it out to manager. That same waiter brought our food.
Oh.
Never again. Period.
Oh my God. As someone who dines out a lot, that kind of makes you want to cry a little bit.
Somewhere with table service?
That narrows it down a lot.
This is mean. Like I gave you literally no context
There is
other than the
absolutely
booger.
no
in this.
context.
Finnegan's.
Not Finnegan's.
Mythos.
Not Mythos.
That was my other guess, Shelby. That's funny.
That is funny.
Okay. Clue 2. I came with a relatively large group of colleagues. I never would have picked this place myself. The food was embarrassingly terrible. Portions were large. I would have preferred a smaller portion and better quality of food. I didn't get to try the pizza. How could they screw that one up? I would have preferred the pizza. Avoid ordering food tourist trap. They pack the place, overcrowded, you won't feel comfortable inside. Overall, fair service, dessert options were fair. I won't return if I can help it. Not good! Exclamation point.
Pizza, table service.
Vivo?
Yeah, there you go, Kayla.
Nice, Kayla.
They should try the pasta. Like,
Yeah, why are you getting pizza?
I don't get pizza.
I think that's why I'm so confused about this one, because he said I didn't get to try the pizza, but then said, how could they screw that one up? I would have preferred the pizza. So I don't know if if someone else got the pizza and it was bad, or if he got pus. Like, I'm just very confused.
Did they order the pizza and they brought them something else that they didn't order?
It sounds like with the quote unquote relatively large group of colleagues, like people got a bunch of stuff to share,
Makes sense.
and that this gentleman wanted the pizza and didn't get to try it. I don't know.
I'm just imagining someone, like, if either, like, someone ordered it or if the pizza was just further down the table, like, him angrily eating pasta, like, glaring at the pizza, like, I wish I was having a bite, instead of just, like, saying,
If he's there with 12 people, and there were 8 slices of pizza and they brought it to the other end of the table and you never got one. Okay. All right. Moving on to number 6, our penultimate one. Number 1, really bummed, period. My wife made reservations for our teenage daughters and ourselves while we were staying at Universal. I had the scallops with risotto. To their credit, the scallops were cooked. Otherwise inedible. A pool of oil. There is no exaggerating that there was more oil than risotto on my dish. The chicken my wife and daughters had were almost as bad. Dry chicken, and again, sitting in a pool of oil. Fried chicken tenders anywhere else in the park would be a far better choice.
Mythos?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well done.
Nice.
I thought with the scallop risotto.
Okay, that's where you know your stuff.
Take that, Shelby. I know you're crying.
I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know you're very competitive and you're very upset.
I'm so competitive. I'm very upset right now.
Okay, I am going to read the other two on this one because they're really short. Number 2 was 1 star. Food took too long and got 4 meals for $93. Service is rude. Had a 10-minute wait. That's it. Also, 4 meals for $93 is not terrible.
I know.
Not really.
That's
Under
and a
100.
10-minute wait doesn't seem bad.
I mean, doesn't most food take like 15 to 20 at least?
I don't know if they waited outside. I don't know if they waited at the table. Again, I copied and pasted these reviews. So, and then the third one was never get the damn grilled cheese. It tastes so bad and is soggy and in the 0 out of 10. Service is They don't know what they're doing and forgot and order, but the place is beautiful.
Disagree heavily.
Yeah.
I've only heard great things about the grilled cheese.
Same.
I'm
Everyone
recommending
loves
to
that
my
thing.
dad to order it when we go, and clearly I love it because I purposefully made a reservation there.
All right, you ready for our last one?
Yeah.
Okay. The atmosphere of this restaurant felt more like a noisy cafeteria than a place to enjoy a meal. It lacked any sort of warmth or personality, and the setup made it difficult to have a conversation with anybody at my table due to the noise and the open layout. Our waiter was mediocre at best. I understand that he had a lot of tables, but we only saw him 3 times during the entire visit. What really confused me was the decision to serve a plastic child's cup alongside a heavy chemical-scented paper straw. If there's supposed to be an environmental statement there, it completely missed the mark.
NBC.
Nope.
I don't know. There's not really any context there.
Weird. Yeah, this one's weird. Circus McGurkus?
Nope. All right. Clue number 2. Unfortunately, went on a very busy night with a big party. We had the bartender as our server who wasn't versed well in the food. The food was not that tasty. We ordered a side of rice for my infant, which was $5 for a quarter cup of rice, probably.
Antojitos?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like,
I wasn't
where is their
thinking that at
overpriced
all.
rice?
That was good. I would not have gotten that. Oh, yeah. Open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like, I went there for the first
Loud.
time this summer, and I think that was my only complaint was how loud
Oh, it's
it was.
so
Everything
loud
else
in
was
there.
fantastic.
Yeah.
The third review for that one was beans undercooked, too salty. Salsa was pure lime juice and onion. Chimichanga was overcooked and tasteless. Great service. Ambiance was okay. Well done. All right. Well, Shelby, you ended up with 6.5 points, and Kayla, you ended up with 5. So well
Sorry,
done, ladies.
Kayla.
That's absolutely fine.
I can't believe I got any. Yay!
You guys did great.
Yay!
Congratulations to us both.
Yes. I'm trying to see if there was any other funny ones that I skipped the bonus ones on. For Vivo, this review was entitled 0 stars. This restaurant needs to be shut down and immediately condemned for the absolutely disgusting level of food this kitchen is producing. I spent $47 on eggplant parm that came with nothing but eggplant parm and a side of meatballs that has 2 medium-sized meatballs. I believe they are capitalizing on the location and people being hungry when they leave Universal, but would not recommend this place, and it's awful that they would try to present this to customers. So, some real bad eggplant parm happened there. The third review for Lombard's was, the host was kind enough to tell us how not good the food was. Honestly, the menu looked amazing. We figure she hate her job as well as seafood. After we sat there for a moment in stunned silence, we figured we should heed her advice and leave. So we did. Unfortunately, the other restaurant was a bust too.
I want to know what the other restaurant was.
I'm assuming Finnegan's if they were in
maybe.
Lombard's.
Yeah.
But the very last one is the last toothsome one. It said, I have waited years to eat here, but never got the chance until now. This place is packed and very loud, busy. The staff wasn't friendly at all, nor helpful, and the setting is interesting to look at, but so dark. The menu is boring and small when it comes to the main real food.
No,
the dessert.
That's a huge menu.
The dessert menus is huge, but very, very slow. We got
what does that mean?
We got the chicken BLT. The chicken was overcooked and oily. The bacon and bun were tasty, but the mustard sauce was barely present. We also got the vegetarian ravioli, which were very bland. We shared the chocolate creme brulee, but it was like lukewarm and barely a caramelized top. Just a mediocre chocolate pudding. I did get the whiskey old fashioned, which was phenomenal.
Our next one should be that we have to rebuttal these.
To be fair, at least their chicken was cooked.
Yeah, that's fair.
They could have undercooked it.
Yes. There were many a review about food poisoning that got very detailed that I did not want to share.
I'll be honest with you. The people I was with at Mardi Gras last year almost got food poisoning. So I've seen it with my own eyes. It's no bueno.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun.
People are dramatic and
So dramatic.
wrong sometimes.
All right, Kayla.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm hosting. For dessert today, we wanted to take last year's Universal Feast concept, which was episode 11, and make the table a little bit bigger.
So we invited our co-hosts from shows across the whole UUOP Network family to bring a dish to the table to share with everyone. In addition to the dish, each host selected one ride or attraction for our whole family to experience together.
Because this season has a little extra magic, all food will be safe for everyone to eat. And on top of that, extinct and seasonal offerings are available for both the food and the attraction. So like if you wanted to bring something that was not gluten-free to the table, it would be magically gluten-free for Kayla or dairy-free for me without changing the dish itself for everyone else.
I like this magic.
I'll bring that magic wand. Right? I got a magic wand last year that changed.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Right?
That was our Secret Santa last year.
Yep.
Okay. I have it ready.
Our family from Portkey Passport is up first. So Melinda would bring the lamb hummus appetizer from Mythos, which, if anyone is wondering, can be made vegan already without the magic. And we would all take a group ride on Jaws with Lee as our skipper. Oh my God, that would be hilarious.
Oh my God.
I'm just like picturing it in my head now. Trisha would bring the all-American bacon double cheese burgushi for the novelty of the food, and then ride E.T. because nobody would vomit from being so full. Plus, it's a classic. Oh, agreed. I'll ride E.T. any day.
Yes. And caveat, we would not have to eat their food and then ride the ride immediately. that was not
maybe on some of them we're riding the ride first and then getting full. Maybe.
Yeah, there we go.
Or the magic just works that we're already digested. Yeah. We're good.
Yes.
Nicole said, we're going to choose some for shareable bites. So the OG tachos, mushroom flatbread, and Brussels sprouts. Then we're going to digest on our 12 to 15 minute shuttle ride to Epic and ride Monsters Unchained. Yes. And all of the animatronics will be operational. Jack said he's bringing the Korean barbecue wings from Bar 17 Bistro in Aventura Resort. And we're getting on Disaster. Because I miss it. And I think we'd be hilarious doing it together. That would be so much fun. Tiani would bring fish and chips from Three Broomsticks and then ride the Mummy. These are all such good picks.
I know.
All right. So now from Rush of Fear and Big Dumb Stuff, which Big Dumb Stuff is hilarious. If you're not listening, go listen. Kenneth from Rush of Fear and Big Dumb Stuff would bring blackened tuna nachos from Cowfish. And then we'd all go ride Fire Drill. Not what I was thinking. And blast each other with water guns. That's too funny. And then Maddie from Rush of Fear would bring Millbrook's baked beans from HHN 33 and the whole hog pumpkin ale. And then we would ride Twister. But if we were in Hollywood, we would ride the studio tram tour. Hee hee. I love the studio tram tour. That is a great idea.
I cannot wait to get on it. I've been watching Epic Ride, the Peacock documentary about the history of Universal leading up to Epic Universe. I assumed it would be more about Epic overall, but it feels very much like the Imagineering story that Disney put out a couple years ago, which I love as a theme park nerd and B, just a nerd in general. So I'm enjoying getting some of that like laid out in a timeline history of the Universal parks that I know bits and pieces of, but don't know all the details of. So I recommend that if you have Peacock.
Agree. It's very interesting. There are 42 speakers on the Constellation Carousel, in case anyone was wondering and hadn't watched yet.
I was giggling at that part.
It's the only, yes. and also that's my favorite number. So I literally, Tony looks over at me and he's like, and I'm like losing my mind. That I don't know that. It's so ridiculous. But I was losing my mind over that a little bit. Anyway, sorry.
Next up, we will combine UUOP and the unofficial Universal Great Britain podcast together. So Guy from UUGBP would bring the Sulvaki Couscous Bowl with beef kebabs from Mythos with an orange blossom pilsner to drink. And then we'd be heading to Confrontation. Originally, he had said Spider-Man, but when Anything Extinct was on the table, Confrontation came back out. And then the lovely Dawn from UUGBP would bring, the curry goat with coconut rice from Strongwater Tavern. That's so good. Followed by a sunset ride on the High in the Sky Seuss Trolley Train ride. Dawn, you and I need to have a theme park day together because I feel like we'd enjoy very, very similar things. And then the Podfather himself, Lee from UUOP and the Great Britain podcast would bring buffalo chicken tots from Green Eggs and Ham. And then we would be having a friendly game of UUOP Network MIB Challenge.
Friendly, he says.
Friendly.
Yes.
He doesn't know who he's playing with. All right, so now on to our picks. First up, Tracy sent hers into us, and she says, I'm bringing a tray of matcha green tea puffs from Today Cafe. We all knew that was going to happen.
Yep.
And then we're all writing Jimmy Neutron, Nicktoon Blast. You OP listeners will remember me laughing about the booby bounce.
That's a story that Tracy needs to tell herself if you can't automatically picture it. So,
Oh my gosh.
all right, I will go next. It's so hard. I think I would bring a giant platter of the snowflake pot stickers from the Blue Dragon for everybody to try. Pot stickers is my favorite food group in the world. And so I would want everybody to be able to enjoy those together. And it's already like such a family experience having to, pull them apart with your chopsticks and everything like that. And then, so Kenneth actually stole, not that, like, we are allowed to double up here, but Kenneth stole my idea of riding fire drill together, especially after our September trip, in which dear, sweet guest Grace, who so lovingly gave me many of my picks in the draft, was in the boat behind me, and I proceeded to blast her in the face for the majority of the ride. Because Kenneth picked that, I will, in the same vein of tomfoolery and ridiculousness, I think we should all ride Popeyes together because it's one of the few rides where you can all, like, it is a group experience. It is a family experience. Like, regardless of who's in that boat with you, you are family for those 4 minutes that you're getting absolutely soaked. And I think that would just be peak ridiculousness. And, that's what I'm here for.
I love that.
That's perfect.
That is perfect. Okay, I guess it's my turn, which I hadn't thought about this, so I'm coming up with this on the fly.
I meant to text you guys earlier to remind you that you needed these two, so
it's all good. I'm going to bring the Mummy jackfruit sandwich from Monsters Cafe, R.I.P.
Nice.
And we're gonna hang out in there for a while, but then we're gonna go ride Constellation Carousel because you guys took the other rides, and I know we can double up, but I'm like, no, we're just gonna ride the carousel because I feel like it would be really cute if all of us were like doubled up on the Constellation, and we're just like laughing and pointing at each other the whole time and just like having a great time. Like because there's so many of us, like I think we would fill the whole carousel.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine that like on the next Weekender?
Yes,
like the time that
let's do it.
We did Reign of Kong a couple years ago, and they were like, how many people? And we were like 64. And they were like, excuse me?
Like, time out though, we would fill up Constellation Carousel and we would embarrass you, Shelby, with our dancing.
I would love it. I would love every second of it. It would be amazing to experience that with all of you guys. The fam.
That might be the best ride ever.
Yeah.
of anything ever the next Seekender with like the whole group.
Let's do it.
And I didn't even think of it, so thanks, Shelby.
Oh,
for
you're
that.
welcome.
Love it.
All right, so to end, I'm gonna bring the Lobe Blaster. I dreamed about that drink.
Everyone gets 5.
I love them. I'll bring like pictures of Lobe Blaster.
Oh my gosh.
Fill everyone up. And then I'm potentially breaking the rules here, but Maddie inspired me. I'm going to bring back the Weekend House of HHN.
Oh, yeah.
Flippin' loved it. I thought it was so unique, and I would love to walk through with everyone. So
That's
That
an
would be a
attraction.
lot of
That
fun,
works.
yeah.
Yeah.
we all should have brought back HHN houses.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm okay with
No, yeah,
okay with
I'm also
rides.
good with constellation.
I would like to ride ET with everybody rather than. So Lee flippin' tells the story of my first HHN at least once a year. And he's like, I don't know if I've told this story before. And
my
I am the one
gosh.
screaming at my phone of like, Lee, they all know the story. Everyone's heard the story. But then everybody would see it in person instead of just my safe little crew that I go with that knows how to peel me off the floor when I get slapped in the face with Uncle Howdy's braids. I don't know that I want to do that with 80 people.
And the Weekend House was one of the scariest for me. It had like a
lovely.
lot of strobes and sound.
Great.
But it was also really cool. Anyway, that was a wonderful family meal and adventure through nostalgia and laughter. We had such interesting picks, and we didn't even pick, like, no one picked Hagrid, which is like a beloved
Yeah, or
ride.
yeah.
Or
Velocicoaster.
Velocicoaster blows my mind.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious, what are we doing? Just kidding.
It does. It feels very fitting for like a family celebratory meal to be so nostalgic, though, that almost everybody picked something, at least one part of their thing was something either extinct or old or related to experiencing things together.
Yeah. So, and then we'll really end. But the, who said the High in the Sky Sue's Trolley Train?
Dawn.
That is such a great idea for
Yeah.
a big group, and I didn't think
Yeah.
of that either.
No, me either.
So
It would make
anyway.
that atrocious line
Oh
much
my
more
God.
bearable, too, if you had 60 people to talk to.
Can you imagine us, though, in, if we went through Circus McCircus?
All of us waving at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
I think this might be our most unhinged episode to date.
Well, maybe.
All right. So then that does it for episode 24 of The Taste of Universal. Tracy can never leave us again because we get you can find the podcast on all the usual podcast platforms, and please subscribe, rate, and review wherever you can. Find us on Facebook at Taste of Universal, on Instagram at Taste of Universal Podcast, and follow Shelby on Instagram at Universal Orlando Vegans.
You can email all your questions and comments to thetasteofuniversal@gmail.com. For all of your other Universal news and content, go and listen to our network hosts, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
As well as all the other podcasts on the network. Rush of Fear for your year-round Halloween Horror Nights news, reviews, and chat. Theme Park Duo for coverage of everything West Coast. And The Portkey Passport, a Disney-centric podcast for adults. The 2 newest shows on the network are the unofficial Universal Great Britain podcast, covering all the news and updates for the future park, and Big Dumb Stuff, hosted by Rush of Fear's Kenneth, covering all kinds of entertainment venues around the United States. Please like, subscribe, and rate them all.
We hope you enjoyed episode 24 of The Taste of Universal. Our next episode, our 2-year anniversary, will be out on January 8th. But until then, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to tip your server.